This is Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV talking to Etienne Maurice, star of the own movie Mistletoe Matrimony, which is the second of their holiday films coming up. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. Talk about a full circle moment we're having right now, bro.
You've come a long way, and now here you are, starring in the film, got a poster, you know. So talk to me. How did this come about?
Man, so this was my first lead role. My manager called me like, "Hey, you should check out this, you should read the script. It's called Mistletoe Matrimony." I'm like, "Oh, bet, Christmas movie." And I read this script, and immediately I was drawn to the character because, like, Isaiah, who I play, is literally me. He's a photographer. He's an advocate for his people, his community. He's also, inspired by his grandmother to create his artistic life for himself, and he's really a go-getter and really a wanderer of sorts. And that is me through and through. And you see in the film Ashlei is her name's Olivia, played by Ashlei Sharpe Chestnut. You see she's like trying to battle between, you know, taking care of her family or, living her life as freely as Isaiah. And so throughout the film you get to see her really battle between making that choice. But I'm just glad that I'm able to really share my joy as a not only as a film watcher and a film lover, but now an actor. Uh,
Mhm.
film. So
Now, was this like life imitates or art imitates life, considering that you got married a year ago? Was this shot before or after your wedding?
this was shot after. No, this is shot before. Excuse me. So this is so funny enough. You bring this up. I got asked to shoot this in May. We were shooting in June, and I got married in July in the midst of a hurricane. So I feel like this movie was preparing me for what I was about to be ready for, and that was getting married to my
I could see you and your fiance, then now wife, going over the script, and going over the things that this character has to go through. Were you that character, just like, okay, I help out, but you do? She's doing most of the work.
Yes, so my wife is definitely a dedicated uh planner. She is the person who gets everything that needs to get done the right way, and not just the right way, her way. So that's the right way.
And
um,
you're playing opposite Ashlei Sharpe Chestnut, and we get a lot of these rom coms and holiday movies right around this time. There's a lot of them, so it's a question of what did you guys do to establish a chemistry so that we can see it on screen and believe in this couple?
well, actually, when we first met, I had her come over to my studio at the Walk-In Yard, and I got her to I gave her a tour of what Walk Good is, and my passion for creative wellness and providing spaces of healing and community. And in our first meeting, there was obviously a significant bond that I sensed when I met Ashlei, and she got to see at firsthand, what my passion is. Like, obviously, being an artist, being a creator is, my first love, but also be able to be a community advocate has been something that has been a passion of mine in the last 4 years with Walk Good. So we got to draw some parallels between our characters in our first meeting when she got to see at firsthand what I do.
Did you have any pitfalls? Did your wedding go as smoothly as the characters in this movie?
No, my wedding did not go as smoothly as the character. Well, even in the movie, you'll see that it doesn't go as smoothly either. I think there's so a friend told me that there's always something crazy that happens right before you get married. But for in my circumstance, I did not anticipate a freaking hurricane. I literally we wrapped on like the last day of June. I flew straight to Jamaica. And upon arriving to Jamaica, they told me that there's a category 5 hurricane arriving to the island. And so you could only imagine the pandemonium that was happening in my Jamaican household. And so, the hurricane happened Wednesday. They shut down the whole island. We didn't know what was going to happen until they told us Friday morning that they were going to open up the island. And 275 people out of our 315 people who were invited attended the wedding. So
Yeah, they probably got that
all,
no
all
refund policy. We flying. We
yeah,
flying. Money's paid for. You know,
I tell my friends, they're all my friends and they're all my family, but because they made it to the wedding during those circumstances, they're on a whole top upper echelon of friendship on my list.
now this is a lead role for you. You've done other works before, but when you on top of the page and you have to read so much, were you prepared for this opportunity?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel like I was prepared for this opportunity. I mean, obviously it's on the OWN network and it's going to be on Max, and I'm not going to half-ass anything. And I feel like all the work that I did, even back when I was in college at Drexel University, I feel like it's those moments and all the short films and the student films that I created and that I acted in, I think prepared me for this moment. And I'm really, really excited because I think I do a pretty great job, if I do say so myself.
What's your takeaway having done this movie, having worked, with Ashlei and the director that you can bring to whatever project you do next?
Yeah, Rhonda Baraka. She's the director of Mistletoe Matrimony. She's an amazing director. What I learned from this experience is take your time, and really prepare, and not just in the sense of like lines, like really take moments of silence and patience with yourself. Because I feel like the magic is going to come if you take moments to rest, take moments to be still, and just know that you're going there to do the best of your ability. And I
Mhm.
think that's gonna take me far.
Do you have an appreciation for now a lot of these holiday movies now that you've been starring it, now that you started one?
Heck yes.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Like these Christmas films are no joke. Like not only is it a quick turnaround time, but like you're really hustling, And like I called my mom after like the first week of shooting and I was like, "Mom, I get it. I understand." Because those long hours, those overnight shoots are no joke. And so it's like I definitely had to call my mom and tell her I'm so sorry for all the days that I was mad at you when you weren't at home. I understand. I understand. So
Hey, listen, I just came from a set visit where I'm there for one day, but I'm watching one scene between four people being shot throughout the whole day from different perspectives.
mm,
So like I can only imagine as an actor when you got to do the same scene over and over again and keep bringing in the facial expressions along with your lines.
yeah. But also it taught me to really trust your director. Like when Rhonda said cut and she said, "We got it, we're moving on," I was like, wait, are you sure that's it? She was like, "Trust me, we got it." And that was a big learning lesson for me to really trust your director. And when she says she has it, she has it.
Mm-hmm. So how good were you with the camera skills compared to your character?
I'm great. I'm great. Like I had my camera with me every day. I'm gonna post some photos on Instagram, show some behind the scenes of like my day to day on set. But it was funny. I was all around, like on my even on my off days, I was shooting around the city and taking photos. And they actually used one of my photos in the movie. So I'm excited for people to see the little nugget that's shown in the film.
So what's going to be your day job, acting or What Good LA?
It's gonna be both. Obviously, I'm able to do both. I'm showing the world that I could do both. I think what's really special about us premiering this film is that we get to premiere it at my film festival, Film Good, the first film and wellness festival ever that we're having December 11th to the 15th. And so on the 14th, we'll be premiering the film at Film Good. So it's great that I'm able to bring both worlds uh, to premiere my first leading role with
Do
Mrs. Matrimony.
you have anything else lined up after this?
Yeah, it's really walk good, and then I'm very hopeful that a lot of people are going to see this film and see what I could do, and I pray that I get to act more and I get to create more. I currently have a short film out that's streaming right now on the Mansa app, First Day Back, starring Loretta Devine and Aisha Hines and myself. So people get to be able to see my acting capabilities with some heavy hitters too.
Hey, listen, you've been in the game a long time. Obviously, it's one hurdle after another, but you seem to be doing it well. And so, congrats on this role. Congrats on the film. Obviously, What Good is still going well for you. That's your day job. So, but hey, hopefully, for those who don't know about, who don't live in LA, don't know about What Good LA, at least they'll see you come holiday time, something they can enjoy. So that is me. That was her.
Mhm.
And have a good time.
That's right. And I'm glad to have people like you in my corner to support everything that I'm doing. So I appreciate you,
Hey,
Wilson.
just keep it going. We're here to support your work and gives me work. We'll talk down the road. Take care.
Thank you.